welcome back. So I have a full face drugstore look for you today. Some new products from e.l.f. and I ordered this online. It is the e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow palette. I love this thing. It has a ton of really nice shimmery shadows. Super affordable. This is $10 and I love the fact that you can use them both wet and dry. So in this full face look, I used all drugstore products. I love when I use drugstore makeup because it's easily accessible and it's affordable. I'm doing this video as a collab with a new girl that I've never talked about here, and I just discovered her channel a while back, and as soon as I saw her videos, I was like, this girl is amazing. It's Lacey Nicole, and one of my friends on YouTube did a collaboration with her, and I ended up finding her channel through that. She's gorgeous, and she is actually a makeup artist, so you will learn a lot. I'm just a girl playing with makeup, but she's a makeup artist. She has amazing editing and videography, and her hair is gorgeous. She has this beautiful long hair, and it's like this burgundy red color. I love it. She's super talented and her videos are amazing in quality, and I think you guys will really like her. So we decided to team up and do a full drugstore look because we both love drugstore products. So I will leave her channel linked down below if you're interested in seeing another full look and checking out a YouTuber that I think y'all would like. If you're interested in seeing this look, then go ahead and keep watching.
Start out, I'm going to put this 12-hour pencil from Jordana in all over the lid. This is in Continuous Almond. Any like neutral base that you have will work. And then I'm going to go in with this Milani brow kit in light. I love this brow kit. The middle shade is such a beautiful transition color. It's matte and it's really pigmented. So I'm just using a Sigma E25 blending brush and putting that in the crease. Taking a more precise brush, this is a Goss number 5 brush, and I'm using the darker shade in that kit and putting that almost like a cut crease. So I'm putting it directly in my crease, and then I'm going to kind of flick it out on the ends more towards my eyebrow and just fill it in right there. So you see I'm flicking it out towards the end tail of my eyebrow. And I don't know, I was just playing around with a different shape. So I just put that directly in my crease and then flick it out a little bit. And then I connected it just a little bit to my lid. Going in with the e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow palette. This is in Nude. And I used the sponge tip applicator with these, but I think your finger would even work just as well. So I'm just taking that shade and placing it all over the lid. I left a little bit of the inner corner clear because we're going to put a lighter color there, so just kind of put that all over the lid. And then I'm going to go in with this lightest shade and put that in the center of the lid. I was just playing around here, so I do pack a lot of different colors. So I went into the Maybelline Nudes palette and I used the two shades and mixed those together for a more matte brow bone highlight, and then I kind of just cleaned it up a little bit. And then going into the deepest color in this e.l.f. palette, I'm using this Sigma E45 brush and just piling that on the outer corner to really kind of deepen it up. It's a really nice shimmery color, and these can be used both wet and dry, but I love the color of this when I'm using it dry, and if you used it wet it would be a beautiful like lid shade. So I just cleaned up again, and then I went in with a little bit of that Milani brow kit for my highlight, and then I'm taking this more yellow toned shade in the kit and topping it on top because I wanted it just a little bit brighter, and then again I wanted it more sparkly, so I went into this e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow in Toasted, and I kind of patted that all over the lid. That shade spreads easily, so then I had to go in and clean back up with the brush. No additional color on this brush, but I just went and cleaned back up. And then going in with the Jessie's Girl liquid liner, I created a thicker black wing. I mean, I kept it close to the lash line, but I did go a little bit thicker on the outer portion than I typically do, but whatever you're comfortable with. So I just create a wing liner. And then I moved on to the face. I'm using the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation 200 and a Beauty Blender. This is my favorite drugstore foundation of all. I think the coverage is amazing. I love the way it wears all day. So for my concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in light, and then the Brightener. So I put the Brightener shade first, and then I go in with the concealer shade in light. Just mix those two together, and then I use the Beauty Blender to push those into the skin. I also use them a little bit around my nose just to touch up. So push those into the skin with the Beauty Blender, and I'm going to go back to finishing up the eyes, and I'm using this Jane eyeliner in brown. I love this color, and I love using it with golds. I think it really just brings it out. So I'm smoking that out with the Brow Kit Milani color, the middle shade, and then I'm going to deepen it up a little bit with this Prism eyeshadow, the darkest shade. So just put that a little bit on the outer corner of both eyes, and then I got my brush a little bit wet and I went into these two shades right here and I put those in the inner portion just to give a little bit more dimension on the bottom lash line. And then for the inner corner, I used the Milani kit. I love this highlight shade, so I kind of placed it, it's really pigmented, and then I used my finger to smooth it out. Going in with mascara, I used the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara and coated my lashes with that. I am going to go in with false lashes, but if you wanted to stop here, you totally could. And then this was a last minute thought. I really like this e.l.f. shadow stick, and so I just thought I would put a little bit on the inner corners and then that lower part of the lash line. And finishing up with the face, I'm using my favorite bronzer from the drugstore. This is Jane Bronzer in Inspire and the Real Techniques blush brush. So just go ahead and do like the 3 shape, contour a little bit, and bronze up the face with this. And then I'm using a NYX blush in the color Spice. I love this blush. It's a beautiful shade and it's extremely pigmented, so you really only need a little bit. So just kind of put those on the cheeks and worked it backwards. And then for my lips, I'm using Rimmel's Exaggerate Lip Liner in East End Snob, Wet n Wild Fergie Daily, and then NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brûlée. So here's where I went ahead and popped on lashes. The glue's not even dry yet, but that's the finished look.
That's the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please go check out Lacey. Tell her that I sent you. If you're coming from Lacey's channel, thank you so much for checking me out. Hopefully you subscribe and stay a while, and I will see you all in the next video.